Panic is quickly growing among right-wing media about the Trump cognitive decline story going mainstream. Now, I know that we've been on this story for a while. I know that many of you have said, David, it's very obvious what's going on. Psych nurses leaving voicemails, neurologists, etc. We've been aware of this for a while. But now with Nikki Haley even making a big deal of publicizing the fact that Trump was so disoriented at that rally where he said Nikki Haley, was in charge of Capitol security on January 6th. Now that Eric Trump is being asked about it and short-circuiting and spitting out technically words, but they didn't make any sense when an ABC news host asked him about it. Now Fox News and the MAGA right are having to run interference because they know that there's a big risk to this story getting even more attention, which it is getting. We start with Kevin Walling, a former Biden campaign surrogate on Fox News. He points out there's cognitive concern about Trump. It's that simple. And the hosts just attack and make it seem like he's crazy for even suggesting this.
We're going to have a replay of what we saw in 2020. And there's a lot of concerns, actually, that I've seen now recently with Donald Trump on the stuff.
You cannot compare the two.
Absolutely, we can.
Check out Kayleigh MAGA Nanny's panic here.
Last night he said he won New Hampshire in the general election. He lost it to Hillary Clinton, lost it to Joe Biden by 7 points.
You cannot compare the two.
Kayleigh, he mixed up Nikki Haley. He mixed up Nikki Haley and Nancy Pelosi for minutes on end in his speech and came back to it. So there are a lot of verbal miscues. There's a lot of gaffes between these two men.
Two-thirds of the American people think that President Biden is too old. They do not say that about Donald Trump. So you can say this, you can make this argument, you can spew the DNC talking points.
It's not as high as Joe Biden, but a majority of people feel the same way about Donald Trump.
As you can see, the Fox hosts literally talking over each other and the guest to try to say, no, Trump's fine. Everything's completely fine. Here is more panic from Kayleigh McEnany on this issue.
In all due respect, this is called projection. We know that age is a vulnerability for the president. We have fresh sound bites every single week. We could fill the entirety of this hour. Take me off. I'll go into the other room. We could fill the entirety of the hour with stumbles and fumbles and mishaps. And we knew the second that Donald Trump became the presumptive nominee, you guys would flip it and try to press age upon President Trump. But the problem is two-thirds of the American people say Biden is too old. He doesn't have mental acuity. And it's the exact converse when it comes to President Trump. People see a former strong executive. They'll make the decision ultimately. But, I mean, just good luck with the projection.
Fox News realizes what's going on. They see it. They see that ABC is asking about it. They see that Eric Trump has no good answers. When he was asked about it, he goes, my father's an amazing man. He's just an incredible guy. He's just an incredible guy. They are short-circuiting and they don't know what to do. So this is what they are doing. Hours later, the same topic came up on Hannity's show. I don't know. This seems like a different Hannity set. I don't know if this is a different Hannity show or whatnot. Hannity has, among others, Jessica Tarlov on. Jessica Tarlov is like the lone liberal voice on The Five, another Fox News program. And Hannity tries to push Biden cognitive decline. And Jessica Tarlov does a great job of saying, dude, have you seen Trump regularly disoriented about everything going on? Take a look at this. And she does a very good job here.
Joe Biden is a cognitive mess. You agree?
No.
You don't agree with that?
No.
Not at all?
No, I certainly think that he has slowed down from 2020.
Just slowed down a little?
Yeah. You want to talk cognitive decline? Yeah, I brought my own montage.
Nikki Haley mixed up with Nancy Pelosi one time and a guy...
So Hannity knows the direction she's going to go. He tries to excuse it ahead of time, but it doesn't work.
Speak for 5 hours straight without making a mistake.
Just rambling is not speaking for 5 hours straight, including things like, look what happens when I put magnets in water and when I beat Obama in 2016. No, I don't sound like fake Jake. I sound like real Jessica Tarlov. And it's not a small thing. If Joe Biden had confused Nikki Haley and Nancy Pelosi, so they have in common the first letter of their names and that they're both a woman.
He has not had an incident-free speech or appearance where
he
either...
did, actually.
I think he's talking about Trump here, isn't he?
Bumbles and stumbles.
Speech.
Or somebody has
from the
to
press.
escort him stage left or stage right because he has no clue where to go.
They hide him from the press. They don't let him speak to reporters. They keep him on a very short leash for a reason. And that's going to be something that he's going to have to deal with when it comes to the nominee is.
If you guys think that people are sitting at home and watching Donald Trump talk about Joe Biden's going to get us into World War II, or I need an ID to buy a loaf of bread, or that we're going to buy, actually, this is all intentional. I'm trying to throw you off the scent. The man is bragging about passing a test
let me throw this
that
to
you need
Kayleigh,
to
'cause
pass
we're
when you
running out
have
of time.
brain damage.
I find this amazing. Joe Biden has been a cognitive mess, and almost every night I play tapes on this show, and then there's 3 mistakes of Donald Trump, and boy,
Fair and balanced.
3 mistakes per speech.
Now, the guy that aced a real cognitive test. Go ahead.
The bottom line is the assessment of the American people. And you look at any poll, Suffolk, you say today, it doesn't matter the poll, NBC, ABC, 2/3 do not.
So Kayleigh goes back to her same line from earlier where, listen, more people are concerned about Biden than Trump. The question is, of the people that are concerned about each of them, whose vote is going to be affected by that concern? And Jessica Tarlov does a good job. This is hitting right-wing media more and more because it is going mainstream. It's also wildly triggering to Donald Trump that Nikki Haley's focusing on it. Let's talk about that next. One of our sponsors today is Deal Dash. Deal Dash buys brand new surplus items from stores and warehouses for cheap and sells them to you for cheap. And you can get some really great deals. For example, bidders have gotten PlayStation 5s for just $38.94. Here's how it works. You buy a pack of bids, let's say $30 for 400 bids, and you bid on the items. Every auction starts at 0. There's no minimum. Each bid increases the price by a penny. If no one bids, only 10 seconds after you bid, you win the auction. And this is the part that makes Deal Dash interesting and great. If you don't win the auction, you can still choose to buy the item for the listed price and get your bids back and use them on something else. Right now on Deal Dash, I'm bidding on this nice wintertime beanie that I'm planning to give my girlfriend as a gift. I think she'll love it. Am I right? Deal Dash has so much different, excellent stuff. You'll find something you need there for sure. And when you go to dealdash.com/Pacman, you will get 100 free bids with your first bid pack purchase. Just use my promo code Pacman. The link is down below.